Weaver reporting for Infowars.com. We're here in Johnson City, Tennessee, where President Trump is holding another rally. Well, a lot of these people who are seen leaving this high school here are having to leave because the building has met capacity. As far as I know, this building can only hold around 7,000 people. So many of these people turned out hoping to get in to hear President Trump speak, and unfortunately they're being turned away. But let's talk to them. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey.
Hey, so are you guys planning to vote this midterm election?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Not
Yes.
being rude, but yes.
Yes, definitely.
So,
That's what we were just talking about. We hope everybody comes out and votes.
you think so? Do you guys think that there's going to be a red wave?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I think the Republicans are going to turn out
What's motivating you guys to get out and vote?
to keep folks like Maxine Waters and the rest of that tribe out of power or out of absolute
All
power.
the
in
crazy
Senate.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
What was really cool, we were just in the overflow, and the president came in there and personally spoke to us first. That was nice. We've been here all day waiting, and that was really neat that we couldn't get in, but he came to
I
say
couldn't see,
hi.
but all these people were being nice, trying to help me get up there. This one was like holding me. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks. Have a good day. You guys coming to the rally here to hear Trump?
Yes, we go to every rally.
You do?
Yes, we do.
So, are you going to be voting this midterm election?
Yes, I will.
What's the motivating factor, and who do you plan on voting for?
Trump and the motivating factor, sheesh, it's a couple. Oh man, I don't know. I know, that's pretty much it. Sum it up. He keeps America great.
So, are you going to be voting Republican? Are you going to be voting up the Republican ballot to keep Trump in?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to have to go watch this somewhere else.
Oh, it filled up.
Yeah. We slept in a little bit. We should have camped out last night.
Are you guys planning on voting this midterm?
Sure. Yeah.
What's motivating you? Do you typically get out and vote the midterms?
Well, most always, but this year, just because the races I know are so close, I'll make sure I do. I won't have any excuses, so.
What's your concern if the Democrats were to take the midterms?
You know, we're happy with what Trump is doing so far, so we don't really want anything to change that.
What about you? Are you going to be voting this midterm?
Oh, yes. He's on a positive roll. He has done so many positive things for the country and the citizens of America. You couldn't ask for a better person.
Awesome. Thank you. Have you been following the Kavanaugh hearings, and what do you think about it?
I watched both sides, and we are on a slippery slope because what happens if somebody can falsely accuse somebody, or if somebody comes out with accusations and they assume that people are automatically guilty? That's the great thing about this country. You're innocent until you're proven guilty. There's not been any facts to prove that he was the one to assault her. Again, I watched the whole complete trial. You go and look at my senior yearbook, it's full of ridiculous stuff. I was a senior. I was a teenager. We do stuff that maybe we're not proud of, and I'm not saying that he did anything, but continuously bringing up alcohol. Yeah, he was a senior. Of course he went to parties, he drank beer. I'd say 90% of American teenagers do. She also attended parties and drank beer. That's what teenagers do.
Do you think that the Democrats would have an agenda in putting this forward? And do you think that Christine Blasey Ford's political affiliation being Democrat would give her an incentive to make these accusations?
I really hope not on her part. I hope this is not a political ploy on her part, because that makes me very sad to think any American would hurt another American, would ruin another person's life over a political move. But yeah, I think that the Democrats definitely, they have political motive. The biggest thing right now is Roe versus Wade, and whether or not that can be overturned. It can be overturned if Judge Kavanaugh gets on the Supreme Court. So they do have political motive.
Well, thank you. You guys have a good day. Hi, ladies.
How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Are you going to be voting during the midterms?
You better believe it. I sure will.
Who are you going to be voting for, and why?
Marsha Blackburn, because I want the Republicans to stay in there.
What do you think will happen if the Democrats win the majority this midterm?
Same old thing that's been happening. They will just, try to get rid of Trump, try to knock everything he's doing for us down.
Do you think that we're going to have a red wave?
I hope so.
You hope so. What do you think about the Kavanaugh hearings? Have you been paying attention?
I think they're crazy. I think he's a good man. I think that the Democrats have set this up just, to benefit them.
Do you think that the testimony of Christine Blasey Ford is true?
She probably believes it, but I don't think it happened. But I think something happened, and she probably really believes it.
Do you think that it's possible that she might just have a memory issue and it might be someone else she's talking about?
I think so. And she certainly has a memory problem.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
What do you think about President Trump and what he's been doing?
I think he's doing a pretty good job so far.
Are you going to be voting for the midterms?
Yes, ma'am. I always vote every election.
Are you going to be voting?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you voted in past midterms?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Awesome. So, what do you guys think about the Kavanaugh hearings?
I think it'll all be sorted out with the investigation. I think the outcome will be determined by what they find, the truth of the matter, and how that stands.
So, do you think the investigation's a good thing?
I do. I think it will put a lot of people's minds at ease because that's what both sides, more one side than the other, was pushing for, and I think maybe it'll help ease nerves a little. I hope they find a conclusion to it. You'll not
Well,
make
thank
everybody
you.
happy all the time, so.
Thank you. Are you going to be voting during the midterms?
For sure.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you guys typically vote for midterm elections?
I did not last
here
time.
recently.
No. But I will be this time for sure.
What do you think will happen if the Democrats win the majority during the midterms?
Not good.
Good. What do you think?
I agree with her.
What brings you out here?
I was hoping to see our president and kind of get involved in the spirit of politics and everything.
So, why do you support Trump?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a supporter, but I kind of like where we're headed in the country, and I like some of his stances and how he's got the people behind him. I think that. What do you think, Saul? I like that seems to be more confidence in the economy, and I talk to different people, and I think they're feeling the difference in the economy. That's what I like.
So, were you a former Democrat?
I think when I was much younger, maybe in my 20s, I wouldn't call myself a Republican or a Democrat at this moment. But I'm just kind of pleased with the direction where we're going right now.
So, are you planning on voting this midterm?
I probably got to get a little bit more informed, but absolutely, yes.
Yes. Are you planning on voting on the Republican side of the ballot or Democrat?
I'm not going to vote necessarily either side. I'm going to read and kind of get myself educated on what the facts are and what the different... Oh, there's some more fans of mine over there. And just kind of get informed before I make any kind of vote.
What do you think will happen if the Democrats get the majority?
Well, I think it'd be... what do I think? I think it'll be a lot more just kind of stand still in government. I think less will get done. A lot more bickering between the parties and a lot more disappointed Americans.
All right, well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I haven't voted before ever, and now just the corruption and using our intelligence agencies politically motivated has brought me out and want to see them win.
So what about you? Are you going to be voting during the midterms?
I plan to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Do you usually vote during the midterms?
I've never voted in my life.
Really?
Yeah, never.
So what's motivating you to finally vote?
I'm a business owner and I've struggled for a long time, and it really turned around last couple years. The economy's great. I imagine Trump has something to do with that. I know a lot of people, and I know a lot of Trump supporters, a lot of people not Trump supporters, and just, we're not racists, we're not bigots, it's just not true. So.
Did you vote during the 2016 election?
No, I've never voted. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Voting this midterm?
Yes, I do.
You do? Do you usually vote during the midterms?
I do.
Yeah, do you?
Yes.
Yes. What do you think will happen if the Democrats win the majority?
Well, I think the world will go to hell.
Yeah. Donald Trump. Are you going to vote in the midterms?
Absolutely. Going to vote for Marcia.
So do you usually vote during the midterms?
I haven't, no.
No?
I think it's a very important time that we do it.
So what's motivating you this time to get out and vote?
Are you familiar with the Q?
So QAnon is motivating you?
Absolutely.
These conspiracy theories were first spread by radio talk show host Alex Jones.
But to get the employee at YouTube on tape admitting that they do it? I mean, you must be a threat if they call you out by name.
It's fun.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Name Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones is a lunatic.
Because I know that these are legitimate news organizations. And if at that point somebody decides they're going to scroll past that and go find Alex Jones, well, they were looking for him to begin with anyway.
That man's a threat to this country.
There's a guy on the radio.
His name is Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
There's a lot of controversy around this network about Alex Jones, for example.
It's time to stop submitting to this tyranny. It's time to realize that we're being enslaved.
I heard that on Alex Jones.
Infowars went even further.
Infowars, it's a radio show hosted by Alex Jones.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
Nobody can dispute the fact
that you're a rapist.
Infowars.com. Infowars comes to mind.
Infowars.
Right now, the war is the info war.
You watch Infowars?
I got a chair going.
Looking at widely reported information from Infowars.
Infowars?
Infowars.
Infowars.com.
I want freedom. That's what I want, and that's what you should want.
Hello, this is Hank Hill, and I'm telling you what, you need to listen to Alex Jones.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.